but I want to make content that actually serves you and allows you to make the change in your life. I don't want to make drone videos or talk about the day in life of a developer. Are you kidding me? A day in life of a developer? It's work. I work. What's exciting about it? I go to work and I code. Like, do I have drone footage when I go to work? No. Do I have fancy cars and all this stuff? No, I don't. I go to work, I work. Well, basically I work from home. I do my work, and then when I'm done with work, I'm done with work. That's not exciting. People want to know the day in life of a web developer. It's work. And if you can't get that job, then you don't have to worry about day in life of a developer, because you're not a developer. So instead of focusing on some dream that somebody's going to share with you, something that they accomplished, or at least a movie they made about what they think they accomplished, I am here to tell you the facts. You need to work hard. You need to study hard. You need to build your resume. You need to build a skill. You need to have a portfolio. All those things are important. And I'm here to show you how to do those without the fluff, without the nonsense, so you could get that job. Hey guys, welcome to Coding After 30. In this video, I want to talk about what does it take to become a web developer late in life. So if you're after 30, you're trying to figure out if you should start a career. And to answer this question, I'm going to tell you another thing. It's if you've been watching this channel and you haven't seen me post consistently, probably wondering why. Well, the reason is the same reason that will help you to achieve your goals in switching careers and becoming a web developer. The truth is, I was busy working, and at the end of the day, even though I love YouTube, it is not what is going to help me grow in my career. It is not something that's going to give me the next raise, or it's not something that is going to even get you your first job if you're starting out. So if you're spending a lot of time on YouTube, if you're trying to figure out what you should do, but you're not building projects, you're not coding, the truth of being able to break into this career, it's going to be hard. So the reason that I haven't been putting out a lot of content, it's also the same reason why you will become successful. Because at the end of the day, if you know how to code, if you know how to build projects, you're going to get there. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the most important things that you need to know, and from the big picture kind of type of deal. Because the truth is, if you're watching me here on YouTube, it's because of two reasons. Number one, you're looking to get some value because you're really interested to know what you need to learn. Or the second reason is because you just want to watch some YouTube to relax, procrastinate, see what some random people on YouTube are going to tell you. And they're going to tell you keep watching YouTube, because that's how they make their revenue, that's how they make their money. And listen, this video is monetized, but I don't care, because the truth is, I don't want you to watch my videos. I want you to turn it off, go and start coding. If you're wondering what to do, there's plenty of resources online, right? And the reason why it's a trap is because you're going to spend a lot of time browsing. Well, what should I build next? What should I do now? What's the best project online? And you're going to spend hours and hours and hours. So here's a pro tip for you. Let's say you don't know anything. So buy one course. Go on Udemy, purchase a course. The reason why I want to say Udemy, don't watch tutorials on YouTube, because it's very easy. How many times have you went on YouTube, started watching something, and then 40 videos later and 10 hours later, you're like, what happened? No, get off YouTube, go buy a course on Udemy, something that's going to keep you there, and start that course from start to finish. After you finish that one course, that's it, one course, there's plenty to buy, just start with one. See if you could build something from scratch without using the course for help by yourself. If you can't, go back, review that course, and try again, because you don't need many resources. You just need to finish one resource. The goal is to go from start to finish one course and then see if you could build something, because at the end of the day, that's going to be the barometer that's going to show you if you're able to code. Now, I have over 300 courses on Udemy. That's a mistake. If you were to buy courses, there's a lot that you could recommend, and I do recommend a lot of different ones, but you can't go wrong with any one that you buy as long as it's good. So I usually go with John Smilga courses at this point, his HTML and CSS, his JavaScript project course, his React course, and he also has a, if you want to go full stack, Node.js course. Do you have to buy his courses? No. Do I get any money from it? No. You could pick whatever course you want. Just pick one. Start with that one. Get off YouTube, do the work. Now, when you're doing your course, follow along with your instructor. Make sure you're typing along with the instructor, thinking about what you have to do, but But more importantly is that you're actually trying to understand what the code is saying. Use Google to answer some of the questions that you might have in the course that you're taking. And at the end of the day, after you're done, don't move on to another course. Put the course away and see if you could build something from scratch based on the knowledge you learned. So if you took an HTML and CSS course, I expect you to be able to build a simple HTML and CSS website after that course is over. If you can't do that, that means you didn't learn anything. Like, I want to shake you guys, but please understand this is if you finish one course. By the way, don't buy any courses if you have not completed your first course. Like, you tried it for 10 minutes, you're like, no, there's a better course. Because you're gonna end up with what I did, with 300 billion, courses $3,000 later, because 300 times 12, that's a lot of money. You're going to still not be like feel that you accomplished anything. So the goal here for you guys is to make sure that you guys are just doing one thing at a time. Sometimes slower is faster. Take the course, understand the course. Once you finish with it, you should be able to build the projects from scratch. If you take a JavaScript course, you should be able to turn that course off after you're done. Go into your terminal and build a slider. JavaScript, HTML, and CSS slider from scratch by yourself. If you can't do that, guess what? You haven't learned anything. I'm just tell this to people all the time, that at the end of the day, you have to be able to build things. And the same reason why I haven't been pulling out content on this YouTube channel is the same reason why you should be at home practicing building stuff. I've been busy working, I've been busy coding, and I don't have time for YouTube. I'm going to make time with YouTube. I'm glad that you waited this long and asked, because what I'm gonna do Project Tuesday, or Tuesday night project night, whatever you want to call it. But I want to be able to share with you guys that I'm actually coding, what I'm doing. You could see the issues that I'm having, and what school is going to be alive. You're going to see me talk about what I'm doing, the tech I'm using, and you're going to see me make mistakes. The most important part, I'm going to do things wrong, and you're going to see that part of coding is actually trying to figure out what mistakes you made, how to troubleshoot your code. If you don't know the answer, how to go about using Google, Stack Overflow, or any other material and find the answer. But at the end of the day, you should be coding. And just like I'm going to start doing these 6 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday night, party time, project time, we're going to get stuff done. I'm going to be struggling through the problems that I'm doing to kind of encourage you guys at the end of the day to make sure that you have dedicated time every day where you're working on your projects. Because at the end of the day, if you can't build anything, you can't get hired. Yeah, of course, you need to have a resume. Of course, you have to have 3 to 4 to whatever 5 projects in your portfolio. Of course, you have to have a LinkedIn profile, GitHub account. But if you don't know how to code, none of that matters. And by the way, all the stuff that I just mentioned, I have videos about that stuff on this channel. So if that's something that interests you, just subscribe, check out some of my content. I started coding late in life. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm 41 years old now, and I have a pretty good job. I can't complain. I can say that I made it as a software engineer. I'm still at the beginning of my phase, but I'm making enough money to feel comfortable in my life. And so if this is something, if you saw a bullet cat run by chasing stuff, I have 2 cats that are constantly fighting. But don't let the cats distract you. Let you guys understand that at the end of the day, what can you produce is what going to allow you to make that income, allow you to get that job. And so if this is something you're interested, subscribe to this channel. And every Tuesday, 6 p.m., I'm going to start doing project night, party time with Paul, and we're going to do some stuff. And basically, I'm just going to talk about the projects that I'm working. If you have questions, you could ask. If I have the answer, I'll give it to you. If I don't know the answer, we could Google it together. But I want to make content that actually serves you and allows you to make the change in your life. I don't want to make drone videos or talk about the day in life of a developer. Are you kidding me? A day in life of a developer? It's work. I work. What's exciting about it? I go to work and I code. Like, do I have drone footage when I go to work? No. Do I have fancy cars and all this stuff? No, I don't. I go to work, I work. Well, basically I work from home. I do my work, and then when I'm done with work, I'm done with work. That's not exciting. People want to know the day in life of a web developer. It's work. And if you can't get that job, then you don't have to worry about day in life in the development because you're not a developer. So instead of focusing on some dream that somebody's going to share with you, something that they accomplished, or at least a movie they made about what they think they accomplished, I am here to tell you the facts. You need to work hard, you need to study hard, you need to build your resume, you need to build a skill, you need to have a portfolio. All those things are important, and I'm here to show you how to do those without the fluff, without the nonsense, so you could get that job. Because if you procrastinate, if you're wasting time, good luck getting it. There's people that I coach on my Slack channel. We have people that have been listening to my advice. Even if they didn't listen to my advice, they're doing the work, they're doing the code, they're constantly writing code. There's this girl, Katya, I'm gonna have her on interview soon. She's doing an amazing job. She's killing it. She committed to learning what she needs to do. She's been putting in the time, and she's actually getting interviews, and I know, I could feel it. She's soon going to get her job. It's not easy, but she's putting in the hustle, and if that's what you want to do, you got to put in the hustle. So yes, don't stop watching my videos, but watch them responsibly and watch them after you do a lot of coding. Okay, look, if you can't code, stop watching my videos. Go do the work. Anyway, peace out. I'll see you guys later. And don't forget, Tuesday night, project night, party time. And by the way, every Saturday, I do a live show, same time, 6 p.m. Central Time. It's awesome. We have a blast. You could just search it on my channel. But hey, if you want to subscribe, if you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe, or subscribe anyway. If you hate what I talk about, you could hate this video, but why? You know, hating is so bad. Just like it, you know, so other people could see and get some value. But at the end of the day, if you're not doing the work, no one can help you. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm gonna stop mumbling and go. Bye, guys.